Welcome to this course, and in this video session we are going to learn about Oracle user management. Here we are going to learn how to create the user, how to assign the permission, what is profile, how to assign the profile. If something is there like password is going to be expired and you want to change the password should not has to expire. So this kind of thing we are going to learn today. So basically we are going to learn about user management. So in real time you will get the access, you will get some ticket on please provide the ticket, please provide the access, read access on this table, or I want read access, insert access, like that. That one we are going to learn, and then we are going to learn about the profiler, about that. Okay. And also we are going to learn reset the password if the account is locked, what to do, how to unlock the account. This everything we are going to discuss in the today video session. Okay, before that, I will tell you about my environment. So you can see I have installed this Linux on this virtual box, right? And I'm connecting this virtual box from outside. This is the same way if you are working in any organization. So you will also connect in the same way. You will give the IP address or server name. You will do the load and you will open it. Then they will provide you to your login. So you have to log in. You using your credential. You will log into this putty. So I'm connecting with this Oracle and I'm providing my password and I'm get inside this Oracle database, right? So once I'm get inside, I have to just set my environment and I'm connecting test DB. If you want to check which environment you have set, you can write echo dollar Oracle underscore SID, and you will see I'm there in the my environment is set for this test database, right? So whatever query I'm going to run, if I will connect with the SQL plus, so it is going to be no connect with my this database. So we'll write SQL plus sys DBA. Okay, so you will also connect in same way to the SQL server. Then after that, you can see it is connected with the ideal instance. So I will do this startup. So my database is going to be start now. So once it will start, then we will start with user creation and all. So that one we are going to learn. So first wait for this database to come up. And yes, database is up now. If you want to check your database is up or not, so you can write here select name, comma, open underscore mode from v dollar database. So you can see it is in the read write mode. So that's correct. And what I will do, I will write here show connection. And when we ran this show connection, what you are seeing, it is connected with CDBs, right? And if you want to create any user, you have to connect with PDBs, right? So we have to connect with the PDBs. So let's see and how to connect with PDBs. So I don't want to type the command, so I will just run the command, copy and paste I will do. So you have seen like I have done the show connection and it was showing with the CDBs. So now I have to alter the session to connecting with the PDBs. If you want to know how many PDBs are available for you, you can write so PDBs. So you can see there is a two PDBs is there, and this PDBs in the mounted state. So if you are getting any request like my account is locked for this PDBs, you have to ask with the user, please let me know which is the server name and where this PDBs is available, right? Then you can connect with those PDBs, right? So I have connected with that test DB and then I am going with that database. Sorry, I have just copied this. I have to copy this one alter session I have to run. So once I ran the alter session, right? So now I have connected with PDBs. So before when we ran, so connection name, then what it is displayed is display the CDBs, right? So now if I will run this, it is going to be telling me the PDBs, right? Because I have altered the session and set container as PDBs, right? So I am ready to go, but again we have to see this one is showing as mounted. So let's see if I will go and run show PDBs, what it is displaying here. So you will see here is the mounted state. So if the PDBs is mounted state, we have to unmount or we have to open it, right? So how to open this PDBs? So alter pluggable database pdbs open. That command we have to run. Okay, so now you can see it is pluggable database is altered. So if you will go and run this so pdbs, this time you will see it is not mounted, it is in the read write mode. So I am ready to start with user creation and all, right? So now what I will do, I will create the user. So how to create the user? Create user, username identify by the password, right? So that one, what I will do, I will just go to my text field, I will change my this one username. I will not use this username. I am going to use something called Tata, Tata user, right? So create user Tata, and this is the password. I'm going with this password. Create user, username, and then password is your this password only, right? So what I will do, I will remove y at the rate of, I will write 123 only my password. Okay. So I will just copy it, and I'm going to run this here. So if I will execute this, so you can see the user is created. If the user is created, can we log in through this user? For that, what I will do, I will creating one more session now, new session. Okay, this is my this one. I'm connecting with loading the Oracle DB. Opening is I'm connecting with. Okay, so this one I'm not creating Linux login. This is the database login, right? So again, I will set my environment Aura env test DB, and then I will set I will SQL. Okay, I will not run this SQL plus. I will run this command for connecting this this your. Okay, so I will just paste it here, and I'm going to change this. My user is Tata. I will just copy from SQL plus. So I'm providing my SQL plus. Tata is my user, and this is the password. And I'm connect. This is my IP address. I'm connecting with PDBs, right? This is also one way to connect with your Oracle database. So if I will give it here and I will press enter, you can see it is asking username. So login denied. You can see here. So what to do in this case if you are getting that access denied? So because we have created the user, right? But we have not given the access. So how to give the access? So if you want to give the access, you have to grant the access. And some of the time, if you are running this create user username, if it is not working, if it is failing, then you can run this command alter session set oracle script underscore true. Then you will able to do that. So anyhow, it is work for us. So now what we have to do, we have to grant the privileges. So how you will grant create session to this user. So if you are going to grant, then only you will able to connect. So just I will paste here, right? And what is my username? My username is Tata. I will go here and I paste it. So grant create session to Tata. So that is my command. I press enter. So grant has been successfully, right? Now if I will go and try to connect with this other one, this is the other window. I will try to connect with this. So let's see. So now you will able to see I was able to connect, right? So if in this point, if you want to know what is the session and all, it is given, what are the permission it is given to this one, this user, you can just run this command and you will able to know grantee is right Tata. So I have to write in capital Tata. So right, so I will just copy it, and where I have to go, I have to go to the admin, which is the DBA portal, right? So if I will run, you will able to see the create session. It's having the permission, right? So if it's having the create session privileges, right? So what I want to create any table, or otherwise I have already there is some table is available. So what are the table is available? The table you can see there is few table is available on this schema. What is that? Employee table. So I will first run this employee table from my DBA session, right? So you can see it is given the output. There is the few table is available. Okay, I will go with some other table and let's see it's having the access on this or not. So you can see I was able to select. So what you have seen in this my DBA login where we have connected with, so I was able to select this table. Just I will go here and I will try to access the same table. Let's see we are able to access or not. So I went here and just selected. So it is giving view table or view does not exist. The meaning of this means it's don't having access. So what I have to do, I have to grant some select access on this table or some insert access we will do, right? So what we are going to do now, we will just try to provide this grant access. So how to grant this table, right? So that is the, if you want to grant, so this is the command for it. So grant select on this employee to this data, right? That is that my username. So I will just go here and just pasting and I will execute this. So now my this one has been granted, right? So if you want, you can go with select one, not this employees. Okay, so this is the table. So I will just copy this and I'm going to run into the different session. This is the that user session. So you can see it is displaying the result, right? If I will go now and I will try to run other one, right? So which one we ran just now. So of course it will not give the result. Why? Because we have not granted this permission for this. You see, it is not giving. So if you want to grant this also, right? So how to grant this table access? So it's the same thing. Just I will copy and I'm pasting here. Grant select on where this one to department. So this is that table name and everything is same. So I will just paste it here and I will run this. Going to my this one and I ran it. So once I ran, then I will come here and try to execute select for select one. Now I was able to just select this data, right? So now what I'm going to do, I will go and try to insert some data. Let's see I was able to insert or not, right? Okay. How we are to insert? So already it is there. So what I will do, I will go to my command. I don't want to type employee. I'm just running this. If I will go this time, I'm going with my user. This is my user. I will write here. This is my user, right? Data user. So here, if I will try to insert, it will give the insufficient privileges because we have not given any privileges to it. So we have to grant some insert access also, right? So if you want to grant insert, so what you have to do, you have to run this command, grant insert on this. Here, what I have to change, I have to change the username. So I will just change from Alto to Tata. And I'm going to execute this. And once you have done, then you will able to insert this. So same query I will do take this and I ran it, right? So one row inserted. So what you understood? So in Oracle, you can create the user, you can just insert that. And there is one more thing that is called denied revoke. So if you don't want like select access, you want to revoke like something you have given, but after that you understood, no, I have to take it back. So for that, again, you have to, this is the revoke. So before I have given the select privileges for it, right? I was able to select this test table, right? Employee, right? So I will just copy it. So just I will put here. So first I want to show you, I will just go and connected with this user one, Tata user, and you can see I'm able to select it, right? So what I will do now, I will take this revoking this access, right? So I will go here and this time I'm going with the DBA profile and just running it. Revote has been successful, right? So succeeded. After that, what I will do, I will try to run this employee select employee. Before that, you have seen it was giving that, and once we have revoke, you will not, it is saying like insufficient privileges. So I hope you understood how to create the user, how to assign this this one. right? So again, what we are going to do, we are going to discuss about something called your profiles, right? So what is this profiles? So that one we are going to discuss into the next class, because I don't want to continue now. So if you'll go here, you can see there is a lot of profiles is there, default profile and all. And in the next class, what we are going to discuss, like if something account is locked, how to unlock it. If somebody is saying like my password has to be reset, how to reset the password. If somebody is saying like please create the profile for me, how to create the profile. If somebody is saying like I want my password should not has to expire lifetime, so how to do that. That kind of work we are going to do into the next video session. Okay, and before closing this session, just I want to tell you guys, so I have created lot of video into the Udemy, lot of courses. So if you want to learn this, you can go this. If you are the SQL Server DBA and you want to do something automation, you can go through this course. And this is the advanced version of the same course. So once you complete this, then you complete this. This is the HTML report if you want to create for the SQL Server. This is the TSQL programming and scripting. And in the cloud, I have created Azure PaaS cloud, then Azure infrastructure as a services, and AWS Redshift database administration. So guys, you can go through it and take this course. And if you want, just you message me in YouTube or in my mobile or in my WhatsApp. I'm going to give you, if you are going to buy, if I'm going to provide you the coupon code. So once you will get the coupon, your price is reduced to 80%. And after that, I'm going to give you one more offer that is called 1+1. If you will take one, you will get one free. My courses, right? So please go through it and learn. Many people has given a very good review for it. You can go and watch there, and 100% after watching this all review, you will come to watch this. So you can see this 7 days before, 20 days before. There is a lot of reviews I'm getting here, right? So please go and see this, whatever review I'm getting nowadays. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please continuous watch my video and message me if you want anything. Thank you so much for watching this.